Hello, welcome to my journey to the media world. Today I'm going to bring you another match preview for Aston Villa's second leg semi-final versus Leicester City at Villa Park. Once again, I'm joined by Josh, also known as SPORTSA. Josh, it's a pleasure to have you on again.
Yeah, thanks for having me on the channel again. Yeah, like I said, Carabao Cup semi-final should be good. But yeah, cheers for having me on once again today.
Once again, I'll have Josh's links in the description. If you never saw the last preview, his channel, you do a lot of Leicester City stuff, don't you, Josh?
Yeah, it's basically the same as you. Go to the odd game, do the previews and reviews, just like we're doing now with the Villa preview. Yeah, I do the odd. I recommend you as well.
Yeah, so Carabao Cup semi-final, second leg, both one game away from Wembley. Yeah. What are your thoughts on the last game, first of all? The first leg, of course. Villa, I thought Villa were lucky to come away with the draw.
Yeah, obviously, you sat back for most of it. It wasn't the best performances for Leicester, but we did struggle to break through your defences. But I thought you were decent in the first half. Obviously, you had a couple of counter attacks, and obviously you opened the scoring in the first half for a bit of a counter attack. So yeah, I think Leicester found it fairly difficult to break through your defence, but obviously with the game at Villa Park, I think it'd be a different story.
Yeah, I thought Villa were, like I say, lucky to come away with a draw, and I thought we just gave the ball away too much in the midfield.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure on us in the second half, and we were lucky to get the goal when we did in the first half. Otherwise, we could have been going into this second leg, obviously 1-0 down. In terms of Leicester's form since we last met, might be the best time to play you.
Yeah,
I know you picked up some good results the last two games or so, but in terms of your form overall, it hasn't been great. What are your thoughts on the form, and does it worry you at all?
I'm still fairly confident that we can get a result obviously on Tuesday night. But just like you said, around the Villa game, obviously we lost to Southampton in the league, we lost to Burnley as well in the league, and as soon as it's hit that December Christmas period, that Leicester have just been a bit up and down in my opinion. It's been hard to get a good run of form going with all these games, but obviously, like you said, last two games the form's gone up a bit. Obviously, with that win against Brentford yesterday and the win against West Ham, I'm fairly confident that hopefully we can continue that good run of form into the game.
Yeah, how important do you think those last two wins, obviously midweek and against Brentford yesterday, how important do you think that is going into the semi-final in terms of confidence?
Yeah, I think it's vital. Obviously, we lost to Burnley. That was a poor performance away from home, but we bounced back brilliantly against West Ham. In my opinion, we really did look back to our best, obviously, creating a lot of chances, obviously scoring 4 goals as well. And with the Brentford game, that was pretty tough, especially in the second half. But I think the main positive out of that was the clean sheet and also the squad rotation in that game as well.
Yeah, in terms for Villa, we got a 1-1 draw at Brighton, and we got a very important win against Watford, against fellow strugglers. And I think that last-minute winner against Watford the other night at Tuesday, I think that can go a long way in terms of confidence. And I do think we've got a real chance against you, with it being a sellout at Villa Park. It's a Carabao Cup semi-final. I think that can be a turning point in someone's season when you get a goal like that in the last minute, and hopefully that can help turn us around both in the league and hopefully get a result in the cup.
Yeah, obviously you not playing on the weekend as well in the FA Cup, I think that's going to be quite vital as well. Obviously Leicester have had quite a few games recently. With that rest at the weekend for you, obviously you got knocked out in the FA Cup. I think that'll be an important factor as well.
Yeah, I think we've had a good whole week of train really, and that can work both ways, can't it really?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, hopefully those things can give us an advantage, but Leicester are a good side and the league table doesn't lie. In terms of team news, I remember the other night when you played West Ham, Villa Twitter exploded when I saw that Jamie Vardy went down injured. He didn't play against Brentford, he went off against West Ham. What is the latest on him? Will Villa have to put up with him, or?
It's a tough one. Obviously, at first we all thought it was his hamstring, but it was his glute. But obviously, didn't play against Brentford, but most recently Vardy's been pretty poor. Obviously, his wife's had a new baby. That could have been a bit of a problem, like rest and stuff. But I think Vardy will come in. If he doesn't start, I think he will come on. But I can see him starting, and maybe alongside Ian actually, like we did in the Premier League game at Villa Park.
Yeah, and so who do you think will be important on Tuesday night?
I thought Yuri Tielemans looked back to his best against West Ham midfield. I think he will be very important. Ricardo was brilliant against West Ham. Obviously, he got the goal as well. Harvey Barnes has picked up form. He got a goal against Burnley. He also scored against West Ham on Wednesday night. So, yeah, I think them three players will be vital. Obviously, with that sort of James Maddison and Soyuncu at the back there, the important players as well. But, yeah, I'd probably say Harvey Barnes is probably one to watch. He's been on brilliant form recently.
Yeah, well, obviously, I know your defence has been exceptional this season. I know you are looking for another defender as well.
Yeah.
But in terms of Villa, this will probably be the first game, if Samatta does start, I hope he does start, a new signing from Genk, that we play with an actual recognised striker. And I think that can give the players a lot of confidence as well, just having a recognised striker in and around the dressing room.
Yeah.
So hopefully that can give us a little bit more of an edge as well. Talking about team news, do you want to go ahead and predict your team for the trip to Villa?
You're right. So in goal, I'm going to go Kasper Schmeichel. Back four, I'm going to go Ricardo at right back. Two centre-backs, Soyuncu and Evans. Obviously, Soyuncu played against Brentford, but Johnny Evans got a rest. So did Ricardo. I'm going to go with Chilwell to come in at left back. He played much better against West Ham. I'm going to go with a midfield three with Wilfred and Diddy in that defensive role. Then Maddison and Tielemans. On the right, I'm going to go with Perez. He looked very good against Brentford. He also played well against West Ham. Then Barnes out wide, and then they're going to go with Vardy up front.
Sounds like a pretty strong lineup to me.
Yeah.
From Villa's point of view, I'm going to go with Pepe Reina in goal. Beautiful assist the other night against Watford. Well, you could call it assist. Beautiful ball to help the goal. Back three of Mings, Konza and House. I'm going to go with left back Target, right back Gilbert. I'm going to go two midfielders. I'm going to go with Marvellous Nakamba and Douglas Luiz. I just feel that Danny Drinkwater weren't at his best on Tuesday, and Smith did admit that he kind of did throw him in the deep end. I'm going to go with Jack Grealish on the wing. Right wing, I'm going to go with Trezeguet, and up top I'm going to go for his debut, Ali Samatta from Genk. £10 million or thereabouts for the signing. Hopefully a brilliant debut and get to Wembley.
Yeah, sounds pretty strong. Obviously, Samatta, is he a fast striker or is he more of a hold-up type of striker?
Well, the thing is, before we were linked with him, I hadn't really heard of him. But the first thing you do when you sign one of these strikers is you go off to YouTube, don't you, and you look at the compilations. And he's pacey, he's very fast, and he's good with his head as well.
Yeah.
So, do you feel he can cause you some problems here?
Yeah, obviously, some of the games this season, the balls in behind have been a bit of a problem defensively. Even though defensively we have been brilliant this season, I think he will offer more of a threat than a type of striker who can bring it down more like a header type of strike instead of the speed in behind.
Yeah, and also as well, I saw a stat saying that Villa are the most second successful team in terms of crosses, and he scored a lot of goals with his head, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I'm looking forward to his debut, hopefully, on Tuesday. Very finally, do you want to go ahead and do a score prediction? It's obviously all to play for, 1-1. What are you going to say?
The big one. I think it's going to be a very tight, cagey game. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win to Leicester. I'm going to go with Vardy to get the goal, but it's going to be very tough for Leicester. I think the first 10 minutes can be vital. If there's a goal in the first 10 minutes, I think it will be quite an open game, but I think it'll be a very nervous affair, and I think it'll be separated by one goal by either side.
Yeah, I very much agree with you there. I feel, it will be tight. It will be hard to, get through the lines and stuff. So I'm going to go with a 1-0 Villa win. I think we'll just edge it, and I think we'll have a lot of confidence having scored that last-minute winner against Watford. Goal scorer, I'm going to go for a bit of a different one, Trezeguet. And yeah, I feel like he's due a goal. Hadn't scored recently, so yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to add about the game, or will you be going to Villa?
No, sold out really
Okay.
quick for Leicester. Yeah, but yeah, it should be a good atmosphere. Obviously, Leicester sold out their way end. You've sold out your end. So yeah, it's going to be a big one. It really could go either way, but obviously, hopefully, Leicester can get the win.
Yeah, like we keep saying, one game away from Wembley. I'd love a day out of Wembley, although
So
the winners probably will be Manchester City. But
yeah,
nevertheless, it's a day out, isn't it?
yeah.
Um, thank you once again.
Wembley.
Yeah, thanks once again, Josh, for coming on here. It's been a pleasure to have you on the channel.
No
Hopefully,
problem.
Villa are the ones that come out on top. And yeah, if you did enjoy the video, guys, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications. Like I say, Josh's links will be down in the description below. Make sure you go and check him out. There's some great stuff with Leicester City and Leicester City Fan TV as well, as of late. So, links in the description, as always. Leave your thoughts down below on the game, and how do you think it will go? Will we get to Wembley, or will it be Leicester? Till next time, goodbye, up the Villa. If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click here to watch them in full. Also, subscribe if you're new, so you can follow my journey into the media world.